Hello, this is Tyler Shaw with NOMAD Outfitters, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a 2021 Land Rover Defender 110 that we're going to go through. This client came to us as a referral from another client. He wanted to do a kind of that concept build on his vehicle to go up to their family ranch and have something to toy around Colorado. In this video, we're going to get into what we did to the build for the client, as well as give our opinion on what we like about the platform and what we necessarily don't like about the platform for a long-term overland vehicle that would be reliable. Now let's start on a positive note with what we like about the platform. It does come with an air ride suspension setup that allows you to raise and lower the vehicle as you see necessary. You've seen this before on the LR3 and the LR4 models, and it is actually pretty reliable. It does have an onboard air system that will allow you to inflate your tires when you get back to pavement, as well as clean out the interior and gear. The engine is actually pretty peppy. It does get around 20 miles per gallon. That is between city and highway mix from this client. And it is also a very comfortable ride going down the road. Now let's get into what we necessarily don't like about the platform. Instead of making this into the whole video, we'll keep it short. If this would have been called the Land Rover Discovery and that new platform, we would have understood it and liked it a lot more. There is nothing that pays homage of this vehicle to the original Defender. It is not a utilitarian vehicle by any means. It is not reliable to the point you'd want to drive it long distances out in the middle of nowhere. It's already been back to the dealership several times, and it will continue to go back to the dealership throughout its life. Now let's get into the build. Starting in the front, we installed a proud Rhino Low Pro winch mount with a Warn Evo 10S winch and a Factor 55 Ultra hook in Fairlead. We also made custom in-house light brackets for a dual ball design Squadron SAE amber fog light, as well as a clear auxiliary light. These work well with the factory system, and the ambers light up with the turn signals. Moving on to the side of the vehicle, we installed a 275/55R20 Toyo Open Country ATIII tire, as well as proud Rhino rock sliders with a traction tape up on top. Client has mentioned wanting to do the rotor conversion and adding an 18-inch rim, which we could do a more meaty tire at that point. Going up on top, we installed a front runner roof rack that is a full-length setup. We did a couple different things to this roof rack to make it more of a one-off setup for this rig, incorporating a 40-inch light bar with a custom wind fairing cut into the front. The client did want to do the wind fairing and have the light bar, so we incorporated both. On the driver's side, we installed a Free Spirit 270-degree awning that is a freestanding awning. It is one of our favorites on the markets. We milled a few pucks to make everything sit flush with the roof rack. Up on top, we have a Rhino Rack Stow-It utility mount with a Crazy Beaver shovel. Also have a front runner recovery board mount with a set of black action tracks. We fabbed his OEM ski rack to work with the front runner rack lip, so you could still use the slide-out function of it. Going to the rear of the vehicle, we incorporated a proud Rhino rear ladder. We fabbed the mount to work with the front runner rack. That took some time, but it is a very clean look. Going underneath the vehicle, we installed 8 ball design rock lights that are tucked up nicely. Here in about a week, this rig will be coming back for a S2 flush mount backup light setup. Going inside the cab, you can see we installed a Switch Pro 9100 just left of the steering wheel. Everything's tucked nicely under the hood. All the wiring looks very clean and looks like it belongs very well. That about wraps it up for this build. If you'd like to learn more, all of our build videos are on our website under the build pages, including this rig. Another great client. This thing definitely took more fab work than we thought it would, but the finished product is very clean. If you've got any questions or concerns, please definitely hit us up. If you'd like us to do a build for you, let us know, and we'll see you next week with another build. Thank you.